Here we go. All right. Hi, I'm Polly McKinney, Advocacy Director of Voices for Georgia's Children. And I don't have a voice because it's Sine Die. And of course, laryngitis is what always should happen to a person on Sine Die when you need to do your biggest, most fulfilling advocacy. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what's happening. The budget passed, the 2017 budget passed. The conference committee has agreed. They did some really good stuff. They kept in a fair amount of money for raises for public health nurses so that they would stay on the job. They ended up with 15 juvenile public defenders, which we're really excited about. It was 20 at the beginning, it went down to 5, now it's back up to 15, so we're real happy with that. It was a big deal. And they kept raises in for state workers as well as bumps for like bus drivers and kitchen workers and stuff like that. So really, really happy. Good job, budget folks. Very exciting. We still haven't gotten an agree from the Senate on the criminal justice bill. For any of you who read the newspaper like I was telling you to last week, there is a rape kit bill that's been in play back and forth between the House and Senate, and it's still kind of in play. Heaven knows what happens, but there's a lot of bills getting agreed to and disagreed to, and chambers are insisting on their version, and then it goes back and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, let's just walk around and I'll show you what Sine Die is really like. So this is Sine Die. This is the Senate ropes. This is where a lot of work happens. Advocates and lobbyists and folks aren't allowed to go on the other side of these ropes, nor are we allowed to go in the chamber. That's where the senators go and their aides and things, and these wonderful pages. A lot of work happens here. You send a little note in, the page takes it in, the senator comes out and talks to you, you tell them what you think, they tell you what they think, you work it all out, and they go back in. Sometimes you don't agree, and a lot of times you do agree. All right, so there are two sides of the Capitol. There's what I call the Birkenstock side over there, and there's a suit side over here. See all the suits? Lots of suits, but everybody's watching what's happening in the chamber. The Senate is debating. As you can see, it's very busy. Everybody's like hoping that their stuff crosses over the finish line, or hoping that other people's stuff doesn't cross over the finish line is usually what happens. And this is Sine Die. We'll all be here till midnight, eating snacks and talking to each other and seeing who's going to order pizza, at like 8 o'clock at night. And this is a really fun place to stand at the very last moments of Sine Die, because a lot of times when the House and Senate are getting along okay, they'll coordinate the last gavel. So they will call each other. They'll open these doors that you just saw, and they will say, "I declare this session Sine Die," and they will slam down their gavels. And if you're standing right here, you can watch all of the lawmakers on both sides throw paper in the air all at the same time and scream and yell. They take all the papers on their desk and they just throw them up, and then that's it. And then the poor cleaning people have to come and clean up all that stuff. But anyway, everybody gets out of town, and that's the end of the session, and then you just wait until next year for it all to start again. So that's Sine Die. And maybe someday, if you're feeling like torturing yourself, or you're really lucky, you'll get to be standing right here at midnight when it all comes down. So anyway, we'll see you guys later. Cammy walks sideways. I feel like I need a little tether. I can just hold you and guide you. But then you get too close to me. See, they're voting right now. The bell's ringing here. An angel's getting its wings.